I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, you know it. It's special here in Miami with 3 decades of NBA basketball.
Ed, the legendary owner, Mickey Arison, has put everything into this storied franchise and will continue to do so.
3 championships won here in Miami. And tonight, another big matchup on EA Sports. Holiday to Middleton. Pass stolen by Miami. And throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard.
Holiday to Middleton. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Love. They'll go to Butler down low. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called the most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Lowry with a shot that's no good. Grayson Allen knocked loose. Jumper's good. Ball's controlled by Lowry. To Butler. Driving right to the basket. Jimmy Butler, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Short jumper won't go down. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Love. Middleton. He'd come up with it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Love. Lowry. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down just a couple. Jimmy Butler able to recover with the block. Kyle Lowry with the rock. Jimmy Butler, that's now 5 in a row without a single miss. Sizing up the defense. Holiday. To Allen. Here's Lopez. Down low. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Butler to bring it up. The score 10-8. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler. Short jumper won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Grayson Allen to Middleton. Chris Middleton with the slam.
Tie ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Grayson Allen. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Butler into the front court. Right now, 12 all. To Love. Lowry. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Bucks at the controls. Holiday to Lopez. Probing the defense to Holiday. Drew Holiday. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Butler to bring it up. The score, 14 all. Love. To Butler. Trying to cash in. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
From the painted area, won't go down. Love. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Middleton. It was right there.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Grayson Allen to Holiday. Middleton to Allen. Knocks it down off the step back.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
He'd have the basketball. To Butler. The Bucks clear the rebound. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Butler to Lowry. Joe Ingles. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Rebound comes to Miami. Oladipo. From the outside, no good. Oh, look what I found. You know he had that one in his back pocket.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lowry into the front court. They trail by 2. And Jimmy Butler. And the rebound taken by Lopez. Joe Ingles to Holiday. The drive right to the basket. That's no good. To Butler. Oladipo. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. To Holiday. And a nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Butler to Lowry. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nothing going here on that drive. Got it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Miami's got it. Butler to Lowry. Joe Ingles. Butler into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Oladipo to Butler. Shot from in close, no good. To Joe Ingles. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Butler. Jimmy Butler. It's been a good night. 60% from the field.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Oladipo. 5 seconds to shoot. Has a look. And scores on the step back.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Holiday controls the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Oladipo matched up with Connaughton. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Holiday. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Butler to bring it up. Down 6. Here comes the screen. Butler. Bucks at the controls. Holiday. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. Now down 6. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Holiday. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Connaughton shot, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Good. Off a spin.
That's how you make something out of nothing. That spin move, that's next level.
It's the Heat with the possession. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Oladipo. Curling inside.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Grant with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Butler matched up with Connaughton. And look out.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Holiday in possession. Leads 4. And finishes strong.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Cashes in for 2. Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Lowry to Butler. Lowry. They'll go to Butler. Down low. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Holiday. Pass stolen by Miami. To Love. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Holiday controls the basketball. Leads 5. Here comes the screen. Drew Holiday. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Lowry has the basketball to Butler. To Lowry. To Butler. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Holiday. Big finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Here's a chance from long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Butler to Love. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound comes to Lowry. To Butler. Love. Great defense there, forcing the pickup to Love. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Butler can't get his shot to fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Ingles, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler sends it away. And this will be out of bounds, off of Butler. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for Miami, number 13.
The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Middleton. Miami secures the rebound. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Love. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Middleton. Trying to cash in. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 3 for 7.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Lowry. They'll go to Butler, down low. It's claimed by Milwaukee. Bucks basketball. Middleton. And count the basket inside.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Butler to Love. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Middleton. That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Jimmy Butler for 2. And the rebound taken by Connaughton. To Middleton. Fires the 3, and Chris Middleton good on the quick release that time.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Middleton. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Misses the first. Misses the second as well. To Lowry. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Allen. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen to Middleton. 5 on the shot clock. Whoa, Chris Middleton. With that, he's 5 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lowry into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Love. To Butler. 5 to shoot for Miami. Has a chance. The shot by Lowry misses. To Middleton. To Lopez. From the outside, no good. Kyle Lowry with the rock. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Lowry with a shot that's no good. First half comes to an end. The Bucks in front.
everyone, I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucks have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Heat are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Bench points.
The Miami Heat had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Love. Butler. Deep right corner. The jumper's off the mark. Brook Lopez pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Love. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Butler. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. Grayson Allen. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Brook Lopez. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lowry with it. His guy's down 11. Butler. Trying to cash in. It's Middleton with the rebound. Grayson Allen to Lopez. Working it outside. 4-3. And it's Butler who grabs the rebound. To Lowry. Cleans it up, and a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Middleton. Here's Lopez, down low, and a throwdown. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Here comes the screen. Lowry. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Bam Adebayo at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. The Bucks at the controls. Rises for the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Middleton to Allen. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Brook Lopez swats it. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Lowry to Butler. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Lowry. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Grayson Allen to Middleton. Short jumper off the mark. Gets it in the left corner. Love. Nothing going here on that drive. To Butler. Not done yet. To Love. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Bucks at the controls. Grayson Allen to Middleton. Probing the defense. Has a look. Middleton off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down by 9. To Butler. So Lowry beyond the arc for 3. And Kyle Lowry still able to get it to go down after the closeout.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Middleton. Can't connect from in close. Lowry into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Butler. Goes to the left side. Lowry. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Allen. Short jumper misses. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free? Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Grayson Allen to Middleton. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Short jumper stays out. To Allen. To Middleton. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Grant with the basketball. Now down 6. Defense making the ball handler work. Short jumper won't fall. Middleton to Lopez. Cody Zeller with a piece. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, that's tough. To Oladipo. Short jumper won't go down. Middleton to Holiday. Drew Holiday looking good. 4 for 5.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Miami with the basketball. Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. To Oladipo. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Middleton to Holiday. Gets to the basket and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Grant with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. To Oladipo. Five to shoot for Miami. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Holiday. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Holiday to Middleton. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Oladipo. Throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Oladipo. Can't connect from inside. Won't go down. Grant with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Oladipo. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. Victor Oladipo smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Down the lane to lay it in.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
It's the Heat with the possession. Grant with a shot. That won't fall. He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Deep two there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday. And that one out of bounds off a buck. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Butler to bring it up. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. He'll put it up. At the buzzer. Jumper's good. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Bucks at the controls. To Joe Ingles. To Holiday. Joe Ingles. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Grant with the basketball. Down 12. Tough make through traffic.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Here comes the screen. To Holiday. To Butler. Oladipo. Whoa! What a finish!
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Holiday in possession. It's an 8-point lead. To Joe Ingles. Bam Adebayo sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Pass stolen by Miami.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Brook Lopez, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
On the follow, way to stay with it.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lowry has the basketball. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Grayson Allen to Holiday. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Butler into the front court. Trailing by 10. To Lowry.
I'm here.
Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Milwaukee with the basketball. Holiday to Allen. Has a look. Can't connect. Holiday controls the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Lopez. To Holiday. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Baseline drive. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Add 2 points to the board.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Grayson Allen. Can't miss those. He'd have the basketball. Spins away from the defender. Sweet move. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Now 3 for 9.
Too much sauce.
Holiday in possession. Up 6.
Defense, let's go.
To Allen.
On your left. On your left.
To Middleton. He was hacked. They let it go. Butler to bring it up. The deficit is 6. Lowry. Not going down here. Can't connect from in close. Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. Runner's good there. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Butler to Lowry. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Holiday in possession. Up by 6. Cody Zeller with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And draws the foul.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Bucks basketball. Holiday. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Middleton. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Bobby Portis tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Middleton. Short jumper won't go down. Butler into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Spinning shot won't fall. Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Lopez. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Here comes the screen. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Grayson Allen to Holiday. To Middleton. And counted at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Miami's got it. Butler to Lowry. And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Lopez. Heat get control. Has a chance. Their shot by Lowry misses. To Holiday. It goes down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
It's the Heat with the possession. Butler. Now a steal by Milwaukee. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Turnover gives them the possession. He gets it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Holiday. The Bucks with 4 to shoot to Lopez. Going to launch beyond the arc. The Heat secure the rebound. To Lowry. Butler. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Count the basket inside.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
The Bucks at the controls. Take stock of the floor. Trying to cash in. Holiday with a shot that won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Butler. Lowry to Butler. Has a look. The shot by Butler? No. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Now the Heat going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a two-score game.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Oh, yeah, we go right back to you.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Shot, bro.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks got the win in a close game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Heat just couldn't close this one out. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Drew Holiday played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.